Hello! It's once again gotten to that time of the year where I need to go through my sketchbook. There should have been two this year, however, I have misplaced the one for the first part of the year, which goes from about January to April. I have no idea where I ended up putting it. I've tried looking around in all of the spaces it should be, but for the life of me, I can't find it, so just got this big one here, which, to be fair, did take me about 8 months or so to get through a combination of it just being, like, way bigger than my usual sketchbooks are and having a lot more pages. And I think I've also been kind of burnt out, because you'll notice possibly some very, very big gaps at times through the sketchbook. Also, cat warning, my roommate has a new kitten who may or may not yell at us partway through this. Gizmo is being quiet on top of the cat tree, but the baby is rustling around in the background of the room. So if you hear weird noises, it's probably her. But yeah, as I said, this one started about 4 months in and took up the rest of the year. I was, at the time I started it though, very deep in my Undertale stuff phase, or AU stuff. Here's some blue, here's some ink. I drew a girl one because I miss Lilytail. There's some questionable drawings of Dream. They did not turn out terribly well. And that was designed for a fellow called Eclipse. Got a blue ink pen, has blue ink with it, but it's a glass pen, which is what I use to draw these. Though I do also work a lot with paint pens or colored pencil as well. These guys are some AU things that I'm working on, but I'm not going to talk too much about that because, well, this isn't his final design. I do fix him later, but I haven't done enough work on it to really talk about it. Here's some Metaton, because I was like, I should draw some other characters. There's the kid. Oh, she hid. There's the child who is not supposed to be on the table. Please, figaroth. But yeah, a couple of different things. There's an animation I still haven't finished drawing. More Undertale stuff. I did make stickers from some of these. There's more finished designs. I do quite like how those two turned out, but again, not going to go into too much depth on them because I haven't actually properly done anything with them yet. There was a Linocut print I did. It was pretty much the only one I did this year. Sketching to try and plan things. This was with erasable color pencils I got that I then haven't actually used much. Sparks, more color pencil drawings, more questionable poses with Dream. I really needed to do some figure studies, I think, and then I just didn't. There's Sally Face because I watched a video essay on that game. There's kind of me. There's some Siren Sansas because that's been a big thing this last year as well. A rabbit. Planning sketches for artworks I finished. Sparks, but like not drawn particularly well. Me trying to copy the Hades art style. G in green. My cat is a D&D player, which I'm playing as in a current campaign. Love to annoy all my friends by being like meow wow wow constantly. There's some Gaster with a new pen I got that for some reason apparently leaves a weird transfer. I did not know that when I got it, but it has since become apparent. There's Undertale. I do love Undertale Papyrus. He is very funny when he's written well. There's Sparks but Water. There's some X-Tail stuff because that got cancelled, which was kind of sad. More AU stuff, but we're not going to go too in-depth with that still. This was planning sketches for when I was doing a video game thing for a game jam. Might put a link to it in the, what's it called, bio section, because I really liked how my art turned out. I learned pixel art in 3 days for that. Unfortunately, about all you can do in it is walk around and see all the art that I made. But again, like, I was very proud of said art, so yeah. Please get off the table. Oh my goodness. There is more of my AU sounds I'm not talking to you about. And here's Fields of Mystria. That game came out halfway through this year, and I've had massive brain rot. And the cat is back on the table again. Figaroth, please get off the table. Yeah, more Fields of Mystria. Sort of just weird random sketches I was doing. Flowey. Poorly drawn dragon. This was planning for a sketch for a friend's birthday. I watched a thing on Drawn to Life. That's me and Sparks. I tried to paint first and do the lines for this afterwards, somewhat questionably. This was when I did a cosplay of a femme-human version of Undertale Sands. These two are based on actual pictures of me. The other two is just drawing that character in that costume. There's the Bad Sanses. There's Mob from Mob Psycho, because I made a friend rewatch that with me. This was me trying to do the Bill Cipher trend thing that I haven't actually done a proper digital drawing of, but I did quite like. I believe it was this design. As you can see, I've drawn it a few more times. This was a good drawing. Do need to do a digital version of that. Gust blasters, because I have trouble drawing them and was like, let's try and practice those. These were stamps I got in my second Japan holiday, and that was the cursed jellyfish sands I made at one of the Team Planets things. I think this one was at Borderless. You could draw on a template of like a jellyfish, a squid, or a fish, and then they just plop it into a big tank, so that now exists. You could apparently get them made into merchandise and stuff, but you're not allowed to do it with characters that had like a copyright, and I was like, no, I wanted a bag with him so badly. It was not to be, sadly. These were sketches. Well, I did this sketch while I was at the geek markets recently and got that one from a friend who dropped in to say hi. The rest of them is just me filling up the page, and that's from a co-worker who tried to do a sketch of me. This one is a D&D character for a campaign I am about to join but need to actually write his sheet for. Here's more Fields of Mystria, because I'm so normal about that game. As you can see from the several pages in a row, there's Calderos. I really liked how this one turned out. I sketched it first with highlighter, then went over the top with purple pen. And there's Durzi. He's the goodest boy. And there's my farmer costumes from that game. There is me and some friends. That's also Bella from Fields of Mystria. You guys should definitely play it. It's the most fun I've had with a video game in ages. There's sketches of the cats. But more sketches of the child. She is kind of fun to draw because she's such a strange little creature. That one was just a weird full page drawing. Doing a random vampire girl. Yeah, that one was just sketching with a pen. None of those I was particularly happy with. So I went and did some figure sketches to try and fix that. Debatable whether they were all that good or not, but anyways. That's the day I went and saw Shadow the Hedgehog. Not Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 3, but Shadow was in that movie and was probably my favorite character. More Sparks. This is meant to be me as a D&D thing, because my friend did a thing when we gave each other classes and whatnot. I ended up being a dwarf arcane archer or something, so that was me trying to dwarfify myself. Took a little bit of inspiration from Namari from Dungeon Meshi for the body shape for that. That's an idea for an outfit for Sparks that I've had for a while, so I wanted to sketch it out. That is more Bad Santas, because they'll forever be my favorites, probably. Even more of that. That was some Mikus. That was me poorly drawing Tokyo Mew Mew characters from memory. Muffet. More of my cat, Gizmo, with the baby. More March, Fields of Mystery, because he's my favorite little guy. Don't know if you can tell, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff, but I was just trying to do quick line sketches. Here I did a little bit more liner cut with just little stampy things, and did what she called Anya from Mouthwashing, because she and Daisuke are probably the only characters I actually liked in that game. Though I feel like that's partially the point. Anyways, me and Sparks. More little stamp practicey things, because I was in the mood to do some carving with one of the little Korok things from Zelda. I did little Korok stamps actually, and I'm quite proud of how they turned out. They were kind of fun to do. This one is a character from a friend's fanfiction they're writing, so I wanted to try and draw her out. This was just me getting idea sketches. I do want to do a digital drawing of her at some point though. They gave her a meteor hammer as well, which is a really, really cool idea for a weapon, because I feel like you don't see those very often. And this one is sketches from a other fanfic I was reading that had really good underswap interpretation in it. I was not happy with how I was drawing Swap Papyrus's face, but I fixed that very shortly. This was when I got new gouache paints. So I was just swatching them. I don't do any more painting in this sketchbook, but I have done one on the first page of my new one, like last night. These are sketches of a fashion sort of ish YouTuber, Mia Maples. She had some cute outfits she tried on in her styling video, so I just wanted to doodle those. I think this one's the sketch that I'm most happy with. But yeah, here's me drawing Underswap Papyrus until I can get him to a point where I'm happy with him. The colored picture in the center is sort of the design I'm going to roll with for him. This is me revisiting a old concept for Sparks as a Pokemon trainer. Hopefully might finish that by the end of February, so maybe I'll do that later. I was meant to be doing it in combination with a friend, where it was like Sparks looks like a ghost type trainer, but is actually a fairy type, and my friend was meant to be looks like a fairy type, but is actually a ghost type major sort of thing. And then there's me drawing Lilytail again, because I miss them. These are little redraws of old alternative outfits I tried to give them. I kind of want to do some proper digital illustrations of them at some point, but we'll see if I get to it. And then just some sketches of me to finish the sketchbook off. Sorry if this one's been a little bit underwhelming in comparison to prior years. I only did, like, again, 2 sketchbooks this year because I've just been very overwhelmed and had a lot going on. And also just misplaced the first one. If I manage to find it, I'll do another video containing that, but that might not be for a while because my room is a little bit of a mess at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed that anyways. Enjoy the rest of your days. Bye!